If grace means God forgives us no matter what, then why would I need to change? That question sounds honest, and Paul actually answers it directly. What's up, guys? Today I'm just meal prepping, nothing fancy, but while I'm cooking, I want to talk about a topic that I feel like is really misunderstood in modern Christianity. Let's talk about grace. Because for a lot of people, grace has slowly turned into permission to stay the exact same. And biblically, that's not what grace is at all. You see, Paul actually anticipates this exact problem in Romans chapter 6. He says, "What shall we say? Shall we continue to sin that grace may abound?" And his answer is pretty clear. He says, "Certainly not." You see, when Paul says, "certainly not," in the Greek, you know what that means? Absolutely not. It is literally unthinkable to him that somebody would continue to sin so that grace would abound. It just doesn't make any sense. You see, Paul doesn't say that grace makes sin less serious. He actually says grace unites you to Christ. He says that you are baptized with Christ, which means the old you actually died. You see, grace doesn't just forgive your past. You're not trying to be better, you're living in a new identity. You know, Paul actually expects people to twist grace. Why? Well, because when grace is preached correctly, it sounds dangerous. It sounds free, but freedom doesn't mean absence of transformation. It actually demands it. So there's a verse in Ezekiel that I feel like helps out this exact topic. But a lot of people get stuck here. See, I feel like in the modern day, we seem to feel like Christianity is a behavior modification. See, God doesn't say, "Here are better rules, try harder." He actually says, "I'll give you a new heart." He says in Ezekiel, "I'll remove that heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. I will put my spirit in you and cause you to walk in my statutes." See, that's not behavior change. It's an inward transformation producing outward obedience. You see, in Titus 2, this also helps us understand this very question. Paul says the grace of God has appeared, bringing us salvation, training us to renounce ungodliness and worldly passions. You see, grace doesn't just save you, it changes you. Grace empowers you to say no to sin and yes to God. You see, this is important. Holiness doesn't earn salvation, but salvation always produces holiness. If nothing changes, something's missing. Not perfection, but direction. So we know that the Christian life isn't sinless, but it is repentant. Grace doesn't make sin safe. Grace makes obedience possible. And repentance isn't shame-driven. It's spirit-led. So grace doesn't lower God's standard. Grace actually gives you the power to walk in it, not by striving, but by surrender. So if you're trying to live this out, not perfectly, but faithfully, you're not alone. We're building a community of believers who are learning to do just that, learning what it actually looks like to follow Jesus every day. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment. If there's something specific you want me to talk about next, there'll be more teaching videos soon. And then within the next couple days, there'll be a vlog that you should definitely check out if you want to see what it looks like living as a missionary in the modern day. But for now, I'll see you in the next one. Live like Jesus. Peace.